but you're never gonna be me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep, move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking.
Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Geek, Gauntlet podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. Have a cast of characters with me tonight. No Cat, unfortunately. She has some stuff she had to take care of, but hopefully we'll have her here again next week. But I got the rest of the crew with me. I'm gonna bring Janae in last because she over there just chomping away and drinking away, and I'm gonna bring her in last. Give her a chance to finish up. In the meanwhile, let me bring in our resident Twitter overlord. He guards Twitter with a closed fist. Bring my man Ambrose in. Ambrose, what's up?
I am the monster that Debbie Barton has created. She assigned me this position, and I'm running it. But I'm running with it, and I'm just trying not to disappoint her. So I think it's going well.
There you go. Next, let me bring up our resident gamer girl. She brings you all the latest video game news. Bring my girl Diamond in. Diamond, what's up? Uh-oh, my fault. What's going on?
Nothing much. How are y'all?
Doing good. Trying to make it, man. It's trying to make it. Next, gentleman's been doing this with me for over 3 years. He takes care of all the lineups. He takes care of all the pictures that you see. Very integral part of what we do. We bring my man Shaw in. Shaw, what's up?
What's up? How y'all doing, everybody?
How you doing, brother?
Chilling.
Man, I'm just happy. Went through Pokemon this weekend. Went ahead and caught Greninja early. As soon as he was available, I went ahead and caught him. I traded a Roaring Moon, and I got a shiny Greninja.
Nice.
For that trade. So yeah, that was sweet. That's completely sweet. Now I can just breed shiny Forkies all day. All right. Last but certainly not least, she has been everywhere. She has been to the Moon Kingdom. She's been to the world of Pokemon. She's even visited to interview Smurfette. Yeah, man. Janae's done everything. Let me bring Janae in real quick. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna wait.
But has she ever been to me?
Let me bring Janae in real quick. Janae, what's up?
Almost died.
What's up, man?
It's like wait, let me just explain that. It's like a 60s song where there's ladies like, I've been to paradise, but I've never been to me.
Hey, real quick, Ando, man. Let me tell you, Ando, man, I watched that Royal Rumble, man. I was mad as hell. We got no surprises at all. We got Edge come out there, do his thing for a little bit. He got kicked out. Booker T really was the big disappointment. I knew that was his home state, and I get it. But he was just a big disappointment. I love Booker. That's my boy. But he had no business being in this Royal Rumble. Oh, shucky ducky, quack, quack. I was in the Rumble for all 30 seconds, and then I'm out. He had no business being there at all. We got no surprises at all. I'm going to try to jump in. We got a watch party going on, our sports report group. So if you might want to roll over there, we got some guys watching it over there. I might roll back through after we get done with this show as soon as everything's not finished. So definitely catch us over there. But man, I was just disappointed in our Royal Rumble, and just disappointed. All right, you get. Go ahead.
For professional wrestling as a whole has been disappointing because they're losing. It's a lot like when you watch a lot of legacy sports, like when you watch professional baseball or professional hockey, and wrestling was something that was passed down from generation to generation, and hey, I trained at the Hart House, or I trained at the Briscoe House, or we trained Deep South Wrestling, and and there was a matter of pride, and now it's the same thing with baseball and hockey. I came up under this guy, and I had the tutelage of this guy, And now all these young guys, they don't care about that. Like the value is lost on having Jim Hart oversee your development. You just want the development right away and you don't care. And there's no lore. The lore is disappearing with the wrestling. And it makes it a lot harder to care about it.
I agree. I agree. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started with everything. We're gonna have Diamond come in with video game news. We're gonna have Shaw get us caught up with everything in the news and rumors group. Then we'll have Janae finish up with her anime talk. But right now, let's go ahead and get started on everything, guys. Here we go. All right, Diamond, what video game news you got for us today? Diamond, you there? You're on mute, Diamond. There you go.
Sorry. So with Hogwarts Legacy coming closer and closer to its release date, there has been reports of having 100 hours of side quests that may affect the main part of the game, with like characters having interactions before you meet them in the main part of the game.
Okay.
I would like to point out that since she's talking about Hogwarts side quest, with what's it, 13 days away, Diamond?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to start hearing that, oh, there's so many problems with this game, so many problems with that game. Disregard it because it's the trolls wanting you to back off from buying it.
Hell yeah.
And you're going to, all of a sudden, all of these problems are going to come out. Someone's going to call a glitch. So just stick with the plan. It looks like a beautiful game. I'm an apolitical guy, but I love Harry Potter, and I am going to be covering the hell out of this game. So I have no problem with anybody telling me, oh, you're calling me names, whatever. I don't care. I deliver pizzas for a living. Cancel me. So like, I don't know what you're gonna do to me. So, and Diamond, when you're done, I actually had a question I wanted to ask for you about The Last of Us. So when you do your thing, I kind of want to pick your brain on something with the show going into the game.
Mm-hmm. So the next thing up is the day before will be pushed back from March to November. According to developers, there is a trademark dispute going on.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, it's been pushed back so many times. At this point, like, I'm just waiting for the trailer, just so like the developers actually announce it.
Right.
For trailers to actually come out and be excited about it.
Canceled again.
Mm-hmm.
Push back again, I should say. Not cancel. Push back again.
It's basically what's it called? Beyond Good and Evil at this point.
Oh yeah. Fact.
Mm-hmm. Also, the new Tomb Raider is in development. The new Tomb Raider development is in full swing. Reveal coming later this year.
That last one for Xbox wasn't bad.
Yeah, but now it's over. Phoebe Waller-Bridge is overseeing everything Tomb Raider, and I want to just put my head through a plate glass window.
And just walk out the tall buildings.
Like, I
kill yourself, man, bro. You kill yourself.
Nah, I don't want to do that to my daughter, but I will say that it is. If I go into her room and find a mountain of heroin and a Phoebe Waller Tomb Raider game, I'm going to be a lot more disappointed in the Phoebe Waller Tomb Raider game. Because at least one can teach you about economics before you go to jail.
Right.
Right. Like the other one.
How to get rid of this stuff. We can teach you how to get rid of this. Oh my goodness. Anything else, Diamond?
No, that was about it.
Okay, what was your question for, Ambrose?
With Last of Us, are you familiar with The Last of Us 1 and 2? Just before I bother asking the question.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think? Because The Last of Us 2, it's already signed on for a second season. How do you think they're going to approach the second season of the game? Are they going to alter it because the game was very divisive? So
I
are they going to alter the game and kind of make it more palatable for everybody, like they're kind of doing with Last of Us 1? I'm liking the changes they're making because it's more digestible for people who haven't played the game. But with Last of Us 2, are they kind of going to lay back on a lot of the stuff and make it more palatable and less? The problem I had with it was so unnecessarily aggressive
yeah.
and so unnecessarily just like mean spirited, and it really, like, the game itself was a paradox for me because it was beautiful and the gameplay was beautiful, but the characters and the plot were just so mean and overly aggressive and mean spirited.
hmm
It was kind of hard to get behind the game. So you think they'll tone that down for the second season?
I hope so. Just in like how, from what I remember, a lot of people didn't like how Ellie like treated most of the people she encountered, and it was like it kind of like pissed a lot, it rubbed people the wrong way. And then how, I forgot the other girl's name, the one that killed Joel.
Yeah, Abby.
Yeah, and how like no one really, or not a lot of people liked Abby because of how like you just like killed one of the best characters in the game.
Well, because she looked like Andre the Giant. How do you get that
Yeah, Andre the
big?
Giant.
Like, how do you get that big in an apocalypse?
Exactly. Like, what type of workout do you be doing?
I thought food was supposed to be scarce.
But that was my thing. I think it was a little bit unceremonious for Joe,
Mm-hmm.
the way that ended, and I the way Ellie handled it the Ellie in the first game is vastly different from the Ellie in the second game, and I think the Ellie in the first game would have just taken no quarters and just unleashed the beast on her.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't happy with the end product.
I just feel like because Last of Us 2 is like more of a character development for Ellie. And I guess that's what they were going for. So probably in the second season it'll be more focused on Ellie. I just hope they like kind of stretched out the pieces of like Joel so he doesn't like get killed off in the first or second episode. Like just have him have like the flashback memories of like Ellie and Joel during like the small like time they had together.
I would like to see the offshoot where it's the DLC where before he dies they have him trapped in the mall and she has to find the resources with him. If anyone played that little bit, and she had to take everyone out with a crossbow. Like, I'd like to see that worked into it in some sort of fashion.
Dave, what's up, my brother? How you doing, man? My man David Fur in the building. I'll catch him.
Obi-Wan himself.
Y'all can catch him everywhere on GNN. He does MCU Mondays. He's on Cantina Happy Hour on Thursdays. He's everywhere.
He trained me as a writer, so I'm going to miss him in the writing room. But he's doing his thing, and I hope he gets to where he wants to be.
I got a story. I was watching the other day. I was watching Cantina Happy Hour, and Dave brought up a good subject on how he would record different shows on like VHS tape. And it's like, I went through my attic. I got a whole bunch of those tapes in my attic that like my stepdad, and that I recorded some anime from it. And it's like, I said, well, I still got all these tapes. I didn't even know I had them. I don't have the player anymore, but I still got the tape, VHS tapes. And it's like, I had some good anime on there. I had KO Beast. I had Moldiver on there. Oh My Goddess. I don't even like Oh My Goddess, but it's on there. Tenchi Muyo. Oh my gosh, man!
Wait, which Tenchi Muyo did you have?
The original.
Oh, I had Ryo
The one they never finished.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, man!
So
I had all that stuff up there, man. Oh my goodness. And it's like there was some good times there, man. Some good times. I ain't got a player no more. I don't know how I can get one, but I still got all those tapes. Oh my goodness. Good times, good times. But y'all check out all those shows. MCU Mondays. MCU Mondays, definitely check them out at 9:30 Eastern time. Thursday, check out Cantina Happy Hour, 9:30 my time, which is Eastern. I think it's 8:30 Dave's time Central. So definitely check those guys out. Chris is a fool.
Yeah.
My girl Debbie's on there. David's on both of them. My dude Cam's on there. David's on that. Man, it's just good times on both those shows. Definitely check.
Dave, if you'll have me back, I'm not caught up on the cartoon Star Wars episodes yet, but when Mandalorian season 3 comes back, I'd love to rejoin you guys and talk about that. So hopefully we'll catch up again, and I could be of some use to your podcast.
And yes, real quick to let him know, because I promised him I would do an Andor watch through. I watched the first 2. I got to get through the rest of them, but I got through the first 2. So I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm normally like Debbie says, a pew pew guy, but I'm trying. I'm trying. So, I'm going to get there, David. I promise you, I will get there, my friend. I will get there. All right, Diamond, thank you for getting caught up on all the video game news. Shaw, let's go ahead and get caught up on the rest of the stuff. If we could, Shaw, if you don't mind, I want to roll right into Rick and Morty real quick.
All right, no problem. We can do that.
And look, I'm not going to sit here and say he doesn't deserve to be punished. I'm not going to say that, because for everything... You put your hand on a woman, you deserve what you get. You deserve to be under the jail. Dana White deserves to be under the jail for what he did.
Dana White, like the UFC guy?
Yeah, when he slapped his significant other, he should have been put under the jail. But that was proven. That was proven to be true, what he did. Do we have any evidence against James Roiland as of yet? Or is it just hearsay?
Not that I know. I know nothing about
it. But it's not looking good from the horse's mouth. He's got like DMs that have resurfaced, and he's got, and I'm a huge fan of context.
Yes.
And you don't know, like, you talk with your boys or your girls, and you're hanging out, and it's like, you say something uncouth because it's just you and your friend, and there's nothing meant by it, but it's just kind of like, I may take home 6 ladies tonight, and then all of a sudden that gets out in the wrong context. You're a chauvinist,
right?
So I think the whole, to me, he looks guilty, but I'm not a juror,
right?
And I think he needs his day in court. I think the full thing has to come out. I think it's a shame he's not suspended. If I was an executive right now, I'd suspend him. I wouldn't full on fire him, because I still believe in due process. And, you're not guilty of anything. I don't understand how you can get fired.
I feel like they were like jumping the shark. They didn't want like another Johnny Depp situation, I guess.
Yep.
Where they just
so too.
Exiled, or not exiled, like axed every project he has and just like said, you're on your own type of thing.
But here's the thing: the people that protest a lot of these things, they're nuisances.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Yeah.
They don't watch the show. They don't buy the merchandise. They don't spend the money. They don't buy into any attractions. They're there to just bully you into firing somebody.
Yeah.
Right.
And
to apply that public pressure.
Yeah, to apply the public pressure. But if everybody would just sit back and say, can we check this guy's financials? Can you see if his credit card pops up anywhere? Has he even bought a movie ticket?
Mm-hmm.
And they don't spend money. They don't contribute anything.
Right.
So if I'm running a business, I'm very old fashioned in that. If I'm running a business and some crazy lady in blue hair comes in and tells me how I'm supposed to run my business, I'm going to hit the button for that Mr. Burns trap door.
I just feel like this. I just feel like this. I grew at Diamond. I think they like jumped the shark. I think they just jumped the gun. As soon as they heard something went bam, oh, we got to get rid of you. I just thought, and what Ambrose said, suspend him first. Wait till he has his due process in court. If he's found guilty, do whatever you got to do. But
suspend him or demote him to a place where his presence isn't known.
Right.
Say, hey, you're going to be in the writer's room. You're going to contribute. Even give him a pen name.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I just feel that sometimes we, and again, I'm not trying to condone violence at all against women, because like I said, if you hit a woman, you deserve to be under the jail, because you can always walk away. You can always walk away. But you know, no matter how mad she makes you, you can always, I'm not putting up with this. I'm gone. And at the end of the day, that'll hurt them more than you hitting them.
And if you ever meet my wife, my wife tests the hell out of my patience. I have stress balls. I have things. I have a designated box of things to throw.
Bro said he'll throw everything that he ain't got to pay for.
I have a designated box of things to throw. It's usually like my kids' old toys. Like you ever get mad and throw a little Tykes plane?
Yep.
But you're really furious, but then you throw it, it's like, my bags are packed and I'm ready to go. And then just smashes into a wall. And you're like, man, I just killed Run DMC and the Ultimate Warrior.
I just think that we should not be, and let's just like Ray Rice. I don't know how many of y'all are familiar with that. There was video evidence of what he did. Fine. Tyreek
in the elevator,
Hill,
right?
Right. Tyreek Hill. There's video evidence of what he did. That's fine. If it's evidence right there, punish accordingly. But if it's just based on hearsay with no proof, let the guy get his day in court. And then if he's found guilty, do what you got to do. I just don't think that he should have been.
But I mean, I think the best thing to do is to remove yourself from the situation. If I'm ever in a situation and everybody gets in a situation with their wife, I don't care who you are, there's going to be a shouting match sooner or later, and it'll most likely be something that bubbles over, like you use the wrong sponge to wipe the dishwasher or something, and then and then it just goes downhill from there. And I usually we yell for a minute, and then one of us comes to our senses. I say, "Hun, I'm going to go around the corner. I'm going to get some McDonald's, okay? Because you buy a Big Mac, you can't be in a bad mood while you're eating a Big Mac. I don't care, like, you can't. Like, you physically, like, you eat a Big Mac, and it's like, you know what? I forgot what the fuck is bothering me at this point. So I'm
going on. Why am I mad? Why am I mad? I got a Big Mac. Why am I mad? But I just want to know what everybody else thought, because Rick and Morty is a popular show, and I don't know what kind of hits this is gonna take. Anybody else want to talk about it?
I feel like the show. Well, I feel like the show is not going to be. It's going to still be successful. Same with like Justin Roiland's other show, like Solar Opposites. It's still going to be going on. It's just going to be a little bit different. And even though like he's going to like, I guess he's going to court or something or trial for whatever he did. I still feel like I want to believe that he didn't do it, but I also have like that pinging, like he probably did. Is there video evidence out there, like photo evidence, or is it just like basically people just chopping up stuff out of thin air?
Yeah.
I think honestly, if they spin it right and they do the disclaimers and they have, the token after school, all the cast members are sitting at a desk looking cool, wearing leather jackets, and just saying like, this isn't cool. Because I remember there was a show. I don't remember it too well. I think it was, what was the one with Patrick Duffy?
Step by Step.
Yeah.
Step by Step.
There was a huge scandal with that when the most popular character,
him and Suzanne Summers.
No, the dumbass nephew that lived in the van.
Oh, okay, got to know you're
Yeah, and he was on video and he was beating the hell out of his pregnant wife and kicking her and throwing her downstairs and just abusing the hell out of her. And they did the right thing. They wrote him off, but they had a disclaimer. The cast came together. They said, we don't support this type of behavior. We'd like to move on with the show. And the show went on for 4 more seasons.
Yep.
So, I mean, you have to handle it. You can't just do the token, okay, he's gone, and let's just move on like nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
I think it comes from and it's hard to do. It's hard to cringe off, and it's hard to address because who really wants to address that their friend has been beating up his wife.
Sasha Cohen. He was also in the
Sasha Cohen. Yeah, that's his name. And but I mean that's a tough nut to crack. I mean, if it's your friend, if my friend was beating his wife for 4 years and I didn't know it, I'd be like, I mean, dude, you're still my friend, and I'll support you the best I can. Yeah. But I'm not really gonna help you out in this situation.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I'm not going to defend you because of like what you did. Like, I'm gonna still support you, but not defend you.
I just want to. I just think that sometimes in some situations we jump too fast, and I just want to see. Let it play out first. Anybody got anything they want to say before we move on?
Uh-uh.
All right, Shaw, go ahead and take it away.
Everybody hit on the points that I was thinking. So
you got it already.
All right, so we already talked about Last of Us, so moving on to some news. First up, Bruce Banner's new look, picture number 3. This is something in the new comics. What are y'all thoughts on this?
What
the hell is this?
Yep.
What is this?
I think it's to hide the
man.
Okay, I have a theory on this. It's because everyone hates Mark Ruffalo, and this will hide the fact that he's still Mark Ruffalo.
The heck, man! I don't like this.
Yeah, it looks weird.
I just don't like this. It looks weird.
He looks like
Why does he have? He's the Hulk. He doesn't need any gadgetry. Why does he have gadgetry attached to him?
You don't need none of this.
Yep.
What are they trying to do? Steal his look from Bane or something?
See,
this is exactly.
Damn.
This is honestly what is killing me about Feige's Marvel. Why wouldn't you put that much work in and make Deathlock a character?
Thank you.
Well, first off, the thing was the comics, not the movies, and Deathlock is technically in the MCU. Technically,
he is in the MCU, but I mean, if that's in the comics, bring back Deathlock. Yeah. Bring back Deathlock. Why? That's silly.
Let me see that again.
He looks like Brainiac. If Brainiac over Hulk.
Yeah, like a crossover between Brainiac and Hulk.
That's what it kind of looks like a Sentinel.
It looks like he ate Kang. It looks like he ate Kang, and MODOK is trying to take over.
This don't make no sense, man. Sometimes we try too hard to fix shit that ain't broke. The Hulk ain't never been broke.
And that's what's bothering me about a lot of what Kevin Feige has been saying the last couple of days. Kevin Feige is saying, well, people don't realize we have 80 years of unprecedented storytelling and drama and comedy and science fiction and everything. But you're not using any of those 80 years.
Right.
You're not using
Even the
any
dog
of
say
that.
it ain't right. Listen,
No.
tell him. Even the dog
Tell
say
him.
it ain't right.
Tell him, Marvel. Preach. Preach. But I mean, he's using you have 80 years of comics that have sold millions of comics worldwide, and you're going with Ironheart that was like in a toilet paper in a public bathroom somewhere
The
last time
only
I saw it.
reason to me, the only reason you bring Ironheart in Miles Morales, to me, that's the only way you really bring her in to make sense. This stuff in the Black Panther movie that she did, or Wakanda Forever, that stuff that she did was just dumb. Just dumb. I would have gave it a name more. I said that in the past. I would have just gave it a name more. Here you go. I would have just gave it a name more. Ridiculous.
Look, whoever's in charge of Marvel, that's not Kevin Feige. The guy that's the boss of Kevin Feige, if you're watching this, I will take over Marvel. I will serialize. I will go by storyline. I'll pick the best story arcs. I'll do the Alpha Flight where Wolverine assembles the Alpha Flight and then leaves because he got a better offer from the X-Men.
Yep.
And then that can lead into the X-Men. And then we can have a badass chain of stories going on where it's not convoluted.
Hey, shout out to Alpha Flight, though. That's an awesome team. Shout out to Alpha Flight. That's an awesome team.
Like I have the knowledge. Kevin Feige clearly doesn't.
Or doesn't care to learn, or he doesn't care to learn it.
He has Kang dressed up like a Prince cosplayer.
He's got the knowledge, or he doesn't care. He's got knowledge at his fingertips, but he's not using it.
Can you hear that? It's what it's like when doves cry.
All right, Shaw, go ahead, man.
All right, next up, we got a tease from Hugh Jackman on his Twitter, picture number 2.
I love the throwback to the costume.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I love the throwback to the costume.
Yeah. Because that's the yellow, that's the blue and yellow suit, or the blue and black suit.
Yep. Yellow
Yeah.
black suit.
Yep. Class flashback. Yep.
But that also makes me question things if they're entering Wolverine into canon. Who are they going to get to play him?
Well, we know Hugh Jackman's going to be him, and
I think that's going to be a one-off though.
Yeah, he getting kind of old.
Yeah, probably.
And I personally would want to see the 5'3" James Howlett just tearing his way through his enemies. I mean, Jackman did a great job. Don't get me wrong. It was creative licensing. They took some liberties with his appearance, and he did a really good job with it. But I'd like to see the scrappy 5'3" Wolverine that came in and just tore people apart from the bottom up.
Put him back in the brown suit.
Mm-hmm.
Put him back in the brown suit.
Yep.
And I would
Go for
like Glenn Danzig. Get Glenn Danzig in there.
All right. Next up, we got some Captain America 3 news. Picture number 1 is some casting.
Okay, so is this Falcon got promoted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even the dog don't like it.
I don't
with this her.
I don't have a problem because I think that Falcon does end up eventually being a good Captain America. My problem with it was Bucky at least deserved a movie with the Shield.
Yeah.
I mean, in the comics, he gets it after Sam, but I don't know because he was considered then a psychopath. I don't know.
Yeah, but he got it, and he was a good
Captain. Yeah,
he was a good Captain America. And the thing is, they had the wherewithal and the good sense to put John Walker in there as Captain America to set up U.S. Agent.
Yeah,
but they couldn't give stop, buddy. They couldn't give Bucky they couldn't give Bucky a shot at the shield before the end game was always to get Sam in there, and I get that, but they couldn't give Bucky a shot.
My thing is Falcon couldn't fight worth a damn. That was my thing.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, your normal street level character, he's gonna beat, but somebody, I mean, granted, they said it kind of messed him up because Sam never had the super soldier serum, so he was at a disadvantage right there. So you know.
And Falcon always got a little bit too more politically preachy for me. Like when he hit the Senate and he had the speech and Falcon with his soldier. And it's like...
Well, we talked about that in chat, though.
Yeah.
They've been doing that stuff with comics for years.
And I think one of the most overused tropes in tropes in comics and comic movies is be better.
Yeah.
Can you not write anything more creative than be better?
Right.
Can you have a list that you unfold and be like, here are ways to be better?
Yep. Just don't tell me, show me, help me be better.
Because I'd be that dude in the back, be like, be better, mofo.
I mean,
I just hit level 99 in Donkey Kong. I can't get much better. That monkey going down.
The PSAs in Sailor Moon taught you better than that shit. You got girls?
The G.I. Joe.
You got girls? You got boys? Pick one.
All right.
The G.I. Joe PSA taught us better than that one.
Hell yeah, they did. And now and knowing this half the battle.
Don't run directly into fire.
Yeah. Don't sweat after eating.
All right, next up. According to rumors, Selena Gomez will be making her MCU debut in Disney Plus series Agatha Coven of Chaos. What are your thoughts on that? Just a rumor.
I don't have a dog in this fight.
Me neither.
I don't know who Agatha is.
What you ladies think? What you ladies think?
It's been Agatha all along.
What you think?
I mean,
Selena Gomez is a decent actress, and I think she'll be fine.
I didn't think she was as good as actress as she was until I watched Only Murders in the Building.
Oh,
and then I really, really started to like her.
I think she's probably better just in comedy, though.
But the Only Murders in the Building really sold her on me. So now I think.
All right, Sean, go ahead, my friend.
All right, next up. Currently we got word that both Titans and Doom Patrol will be ending with season 4. That'll be picking number 11.
I'm mad as hell.
11.
Oh, 11. I'm sorry.
Miscount? Yes. And according to James Gunn, this was not his choice. This was already done before he got the job. So what are y'all thoughts?
It's some bullshit. That's what I think.
I think it's crap.
How the hell you get Velma season 2 when we losing Titans and Doom Patrol?
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on at Warner Brothers.
I don't know what they're doing.
Wait, Velma getting season 2?
Yeah.
Yep.
Why?
Yeah, she
Jan
gets
said
season 2, man.
you don't like it.
I don't like that.
Hey, Janae, we protesting. Could you draw some protest signs for us? You can go protest. This is BS, man.
I don't know what Warner Brothers is thinking. I don't know what, and I can't. I told you guys I've defended Warner. I've defended DC. I can't.
And then I'm hearing another rumor that they're canceling Justice League and Justice League Unlimited.
What?
Come on now.
Why?
You cancel Justice League and Justice League. I'm done. Look, I don't pay for HBO Max. My sister does. But I'm telling my sister, hey, you need to cancel this shit.
Look, they want to make. They have a thing. They want to make Harley Quinn gay with fat Poison Ivy. They want to make Velma. But you have the Doom Patrol, which I had the figures pulled up. It's got 87 viewer rating. It's got like a 90 critic rating. If you want to check the facts on me on Rotten Tomatoes, I think I'm pretty ballpark close on that. Titans is a little less, but the reception is just as good.
Still there.
And you're gonna axe, and this is something that would have tied really well into James Gunn's universe. Like, can you imagine a Thursday block with Peacemaker, Doom Patrol, and Titans? That would have been the best block.
Who's gonna beat that?
That would have been the best block.
Just stupid. And then
now you have the actors are getting accolades. Brandon Fraser is getting nominated for awards. You've got you've got like clout behind these shows now.
Yeah.
These shows have been on, and there's clout developing behind them now. And I just, for the life of me, can't figure out why nothing is making sense. Maybe Doom Patrol is going to be replaced by a Batgirl TV series.
Nah, more than likely it might be Gotham Knights.
I
don't know. And I don't know why they came out with Gotham Knights.
It's going to be Gotham Knights, and Red Hood is going to be Elliot Page. And you're going to be like, how in the... That guy is like 90 years old. How 90 pounds, not 90 years old. That guy's like 90 pounds. How in the hell could he have taken on Bane? But I don't. I honestly think Warner Brothers, within the next 5 years, they're either going to be sold off or shut their doors. I don't see.
And then you take off Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, which are cult classics. The only thing we have left that I would care about is House of Dragons.
I mean, I don't see it, because the only lifeline for Warner Brothers, and they don't know what to do with it, is comic book movies. And if we talk about Kevin Feige later on the show, that's going to die probably within 2 years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're done. Warner Brothers is done.
Yeah. All right, Shaw, what's next?
All right. Well, speaking of Harley Quinn, we got a trailer for a Harley Quinn special, a Valentine special. Did y'all check that out yet?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet.
Let me guess. There's a bat involved.
I've been too busy watching. I've been too busy trying to watch out for this Legion of Superheroes trailer, which I want to see that movie. By the way, I do want to see it.
It's like, let me guess. She walks into a bar and they don't accept her.
I love the Legion of Superheroes. I love the Legion of Superheroes. I just hate Bouncing Boy. Everybody else is cool.
Yeah. All right. We also got a Shazam trailer and a new poster for that. Number 9. What are y'all thoughts?
I saw the trailer today, and I will honestly say that of all the superhero movies that have been made under the DC banner with Snyder overseeing it, Shazam has been the best one.
I'm just mad because they replaced Mary Marvel. That's the only thing that made me mad.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they replaced her. Go back and watch that first one. They replaced her. It was Michelle Borth, and now they replaced her with this chick. Rumor says that it was political that happened, but I'm still mad because I thought Michelle Borth would have been perfect in this role, and now they replaced her with that chick. So we got to see.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it was the cleanest. It was the cleanest of the DC movies that came out. It was the one that made the most sense. You didn't really need to keep a scorecard to see what was going on in other movies.
Nope.
And I just really dug the whole concept of the movie, and I The only problem I'm going to have with 2 was it was supposed to tie into any Black Adam movies that are coming in, and with Black Adam 86, what's the direction they're going to take with Shazam? I mean, that's an easy fix if you have good writers, but you're going to go into this movie and you're going to think, hey, man, Black Adam's going to be coming up, but Black Adam's
Done.
He's been put on ice.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Anybody want to jump in on that? Anybody want to jump in on that?
I haven't seen the movies, so because I wasn't unsure of Shazam. So
you never saw the first one?
But I've been meaning to watch it.
You gotta watch that first one.
I really wasn't
that first
sure.
one was good. That first
because
one was
DC's always let me down, so I was really worried.
Right.
So I was like, no.
That first one was good though.
Definitely good. It's a good one.
That first one was good. The first Aquaman was good. The first Wonder Woman was good. First Shazam is good.
They just stop making sequels.
That second Wonder Woman was trash though. Wonder Woman was trash.
Pissed me off. I was like,
was
how
trash.
y'all get rich for that shit?
Honestly, Janae, I'm sure you picked up on this with the last couple of weeks I've been doing this show. I'm a very skeptical person. Shazam really was it stayed true to the comic.
That's good.
It did. Of all the books that that Warner has adapted, Shazam stayed true to the comic, and it's uplifting. It teaches a lot of lessons if you take a kid. Like if you have any kids and you take a kid to the movie, it actually does teach a lot of moral lessons, unlike the other ones where people are just batting their faces away. This one has a lot of undertones where it teaches kids moral ambiguities and how to do right and wrong.
Yep.
So I would recommend it. I really would. If you have the 2 hours and I think 15 minutes to spend, it's a rainy day, put on a bowl of popcorn, sit with the kids, and watch it. You won't be disappointed.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're like it. It was a good movie. It was a really good movie. I enjoyed it. Really good movie. Yep.
All right. Next up, we got the Superman and Lois season 3 has cast their Lex Luthor. Picture number 8. Actor by the name of Michael Cudlitz. However you pronounce it. May know him from The Walking Dead.
I'm sorry.
That guy is Lex Luthor?
That's maybe.
Is he going to have hair in the show?
Unknown.
Stop it.
I don't know
Get some help.
Anything. That don't look right. That just don't look right. I'll play.
Are you going to
it again.
CGI the baldness onto him?
Get some help.
That just don't look right.
I think they're gonna shave it though. I do think they're gonna shave it.
They're gonna have to.
Or put
Because
a
if
bald
they
cap
don't,
on him?
I'll put a ball cap on him. Something that just don't look right.
Yeah.
That look more like Perry White.
He
than Lex
does
Luthor.
look. He does look like a very rich man, but he just doesn't look like a Lex Luthor.
Wait,
Right. He looks more like Perry White than he does Lex Luthor.
wait. Hear me out on this.
Okay.
He's Kevin Feige
Ah!
disguising himself because he sees Marvel imploding. So he took the hat off and beefed up a little bit and headed over to DC.
There you go.
There you go.
All
I
right.
can't believe they can't leave him like this though.
You serious?
They can't leave him like that.
He
They
kind of
can't.
looks like he auditioned for Mad Men, and they were like, "Hey, you want to be Lex Luthor?"
Roy Lex Luthor
It was
instead.
like, "What?"
What the hell, man? Oh my goodness. All right,
I
so
was
what
going to
else
say
we
the
got,
TV
buddy?
show Dallas.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the new one was all right, but the OG was the best one. The new one was all right though. I ain't gonna see it in front. The new one was
All
all
right.
right.
Speaking of Superman and Lois, we got some behind the scenes pictures. Picture number 4, 5, 6, and 7.
I think that guy begged for change for me in DC.
Yeah.
Yep. Apparently, the character's name is Adam Man. Apparently, ever heard of him? Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
All right. We also got some casting for the Gotham Knight series. Ethan Embry and Sonny McBride will be playing Stephanie Brown's parents.
You guys know I have a full-time job now, and I can't sink into depression for 3 days after I watch this stuff, right?
Damn. All right, what else we got, y'all?
Let's go
Just watch some old school Care Bears to lift you up.
Let's
No,
go
she didn't bust
on
out the
with it.
Care Bears.
Yo, I will crack the snorks open before I get Care Bears. All right,
What's it called?
Smurfs.
Smurfs. Old school Smurfs.
Yeah.
I will swim along with the snorks.
Today said bust it. Today say bust out with the Care Bear that ain't got that does
snorks.
just bust out the one Care Bear with the rainbow. Wow, the rainbow just come
So
out.
much-
Nowhere.
So
Oh my
much to
God.
see waiting under the sea.
Yeah.
See,
Oh, you see the Care Bears, boy. I ain't heard the Care Bears in a minute, boy.
So much to see waiting under the sea. Have some fun with the snorks.
Yes, the Care Bears movies are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They've added a lot more Care Bears. I'm like, why?
Anything's better than that. Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah. All right. Next up, Cowboy Bebop creator Shinshiro Watabe said he only saw the opening scene of the Netflix adaptation and said it was clearly not Cowboy Bebop. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah,
If
I
the
would
creator has to
agree.
say something about it, then you've messed up.
He had to be mad. He had a right to be mad. That thing was garbage.
Mm-hmm.
You all go first because I don't want to steamroll you. So everybody else go first.
That thing was terrible.
Wait, steamrollers that you liked it?
No, I just have so much to say, and I don't want to interrupt any of you.
I don't
So
know.
you all go first, and then I will go.
I don't know anybody who liked that. I don't know anybody who did. It was trash, and the director had a right, and the creator had a right to be mad. Had every right in the world to be mad because that wasn't Cowboy Bebop that we know.
That was Cowboy B. No.
There you go. There you go. Be no.
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
only watched like 2 episodes, and I was like, yeah, no. And see, my husband watched all the episodes, and he
Oh, damn,
kind
I
of found
feel
it
for him.
enjoyable, but he's never seen the anime.
He never seen anime. Okay.
So I can understand why he thought it was okay. And I was just like, if you watch the anime first, you would understand and be very mad at this because it's not.
And-
they have the characters, but it's not.
glad-
it's like
I'm
Velma.
glad-
They have the characters, but nope.
I'm
this is the
glad,
problem.
I'm glad your husband is alive to tell the tale because that thing was terrible.
This is a problem with licensing, though, because I do kind of agree. If it was a show with different wardrobes and different acting and slightly different writing, I wouldn't mind it so much. But you attached it to a beloved IP, and you expect that beloved IP. So when I'm watching and Faith is acting like the girl from Last of Us,
Right.
and you know, like the thing that really just made me throw in the towel, as if I didn't already do it 17 times during the whole show, was the end when she yelled, "Welcome to the ouch, MFer." And it's like, that's not Cowboy Bebop.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Did they even have the iconic song in this series? I don't remember.
You mean the opening song?
I don't remember having them open it.
Yeah, that was actually the only thing that was true to the show.
Okay, they did have it. Okay, I didn't remember if it had it or not. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That was the only thing that.
But that thing was trash, man. That thing
That
was
was the
trash.
only thing that was true to the show. They bastardized a lot of the classic episodes. The whole thing was just a mess. The Pierre LaFaux, which was one of the creepiest, scariest, most suspenseful episodes, was a joke. They got rid of my boy Ian, and then at the end of the show, when Ed came out, and like I looked at my wife, like I paused it, and I looked at my wife, and can I drop an F-bomb?
Go right ahead.
I looked at my wife. I said, "What the fuck is that thing?" I was like, "What is that? Like, what is that?" And my wife was like, "I think that's Ed." I was like, "No, that's not Ed. That's not Ed." And they got to cancel season 2 because if they have a whole season of that guy, like I'm gonna Elvis my TVs. like I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is insane because there's some things you can't transfer
Right.
to certain mediums.
Right.
And Ed was a character. I was kind of hoping that if they were going to do anything with Ed, completely alter that character for the show's sake, make it like Steve Zahn, trapped in a computer room trying to figure things out. That would have worked out a lot better than, hey, you guys,
Right.
Spike Spiegel. And you're like, why is this happening? My brain melted. You melted my brain.
Man, it's like after you watch that, you needed a commercial break really quick and really fast after you watch that thing, boy. All right, Sean, let's move on to the next story.
All right, in Rider news, Everything Everywhere All at Once leads the Oscar list of nominations with 11 nods. What are your thoughts?
That's a good movie. I liked
awesome.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have not watched it, and I've heard great things. I usually trust Cam Fisher's taste in movies, so I will be checking it out soon because he gave it a ringing endorsement, and he's never steered me wrong. So I am going to be checking that out.
He's solid with his movie and his anime recommendations.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Last Jedi, but I forgive him for that.
Hey, let me tell you though, he recommended Fate Zero. Fate Zero is very, very good.
That is true.
Yeah, Fate Zero.
But
very good.
But I'll check that out. Is Kihei Kwan nominated for that again?
Yeah, he is.
Good. Short round.
Yeah.
It's the year of the short round. We need a short round movie now.
A short round, baby. If you don't like short round, man, you ain't no Indiana Jones fan.
Yep. All right. We got a little bit of news about the Netflix Avatar. Picture number 12.
Short round was the man.
Yeah. Apparently the show is finally coming this year.
Okay, this is the show and not the movie, right?
Yeah, this is the show. The movie won't be until 2025.
Why Netflix?
Yeah, they've been working on it, so
I'm sick of Netflix.
I'm trying to release it.
And this is live action, right?
Yeah, it's live action, yeah.
It's live action, number one.
Can I have a question?
Sure. And number two, they canceling all their password sharing.
Mm-hmm.
Can you put the picture up again?
Yeah.
Why do these all look like things that are going to attack me in Mario Brothers 2?
Damn, man.
Ambrose is traumatized.
I gotta give him props on that. I gotta give him props on that one. Damn.
Yeah.
And like I keep asking us, Netflix is about to lose a lot of subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
They're about to lose a lot of subscribers.
Aren't they also upping the prices on the subscription?
Yep. They're doing that too. Yep.
I mean, the thing with Avatar is, did they not learn their lesson with Legend of Korra?
Thank you. Thank you.
And Legend of Korra started off strong, had a couple of good episodes.
Finished weak.
But then it just finished weak. It had a poor reception. So can't we just go back? There's nothing wrong with going back to the series.
Right.
And just remembering that as it was and watching that.
I just feel we can go. I just feel we can go without Avatar for a while. Be non-Avatar based. Just chill out for a minute with the OG stuff, or we move on through. Because Legend of Korra, that's it in the badly.
And with that series, I haven't read much about it, but I have read that the creators of the original series pretty much stormed off the set and want nothing to do with it, and that's never a good sign.
That's never a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Very sure.
All right, Shaw, go ahead, man.
All right, next up. In a world where even cartoon candies' shoes can be polarizing, Maya Rudolph is here to unite us all in M&M's new spokesperson, while the controversial candies take a step back. Picture number 10.
What's making these candies so controversial? Like, what's?
I don't know, man.
Why, man?
The darn shoes.
Come on,
People are
man.
upset about the darn shoes.
Come on,
somehow
man.
they're not
Man.
inclusive.
Wait,
Come
what?
on,
They're
man.
candy. Yeah.
Okay,
Come on, man.
can I just say that replacing the M&M candies with Maya
She's not
Rudolph,
funny.
who I haven't even
Yeah, she
seen
ain't
her
funny at
do
all.
any. I haven't seen her do anything since I was in 8th grade.
Man, when this news came down, Janae called me up and said, "Well, this some bullshit.
But
Yep.
this is
This some bullshit."
And I quote.
Yeah, that's right. It's some bullshit. How you gonna hit on the yellow M&M like that, man? Come on now.
this is like benching Tom Brady
Yeah, it is.
and replacing him with Kyler Murray.
I give you one worse. It's like benching Tom Brady, replacing him with Matt Ryan. That's the ultimate. That's the ultimate disrespect.
Why is Maya Rudolph going to inspire me to buy M&Ms? One, all I buy is Paydays because that's a protein bar and I'm a fat boy, and that's my excuse to eat Paydays because they have 7 grams of protein on them.
Honey, it's got 7 grams of protein. You can't take that away from me.
Did you watch the Matt Pat video where he puts that as because they do the whole hangry for Snickers, and he's like, if you want to not be hangry, it actually is payday.
Damn, really? He did a video about that? I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, I'll have to find it.
I'm gonna check that out.
I believe he said payday out of all of them.
It's the best one. Damn, gotta check that out.
Mm-hmm.
I love Paydays. They're my favorite candy bar.
All right, next up, Percy Jackson and the Olympians original series on Disney Plus has announced the casting for Zeus and for Poseidon. Zeus will be played by Lance Riddick, and Poseidon will be played by Toby Stephens. Picture number 13.
We talk a lot about him on this show.
I don't know what the hell Toby Stephens is, but Lance Riddick is wow.
That's huge.
And I think Percy Jackson's
not either one of these actors.
None of them.
Pardon me. I think Percy Jackson really got a raw deal in the theaters.
He did.
I'm glad to see that he's getting a second shot. I'll watch that show because I was such a fan. The first movie was good. The second movie could have been better.
Yeah, it could have been better.
But he didn't have as bad a ride as Alex Rider.
No. Anybody had a better ride as Alex Rider did.
My ride to work was better than Alex Rider's was. But Percy Jackson, I mean, he deserved a little bit better. I think he was kind of a second banana. It was the Harry Potter craze, and people kind of looked at him as a knockoff. And I think this might do him some justice.
They might do him some justice.
Do him some justice.
Yeah. All right, Shaw, what we got next up?
All right, and some very, very sad news. Panic at the Disco has just announced they are breaking up.
But it's only just him, so it doesn't matter. So is he just talking to himself in the mirror, saying like, "Hey, it's time for us to go"?
I just him.
Well, dude is also quitting because he just had a kid. So
Yeah, a lot of them do that when they have kids.
yep.
A lot of them do that.
Was it because someone was knocking on the goddamn door? He's got to learn to let that go, man.
Man, let it go, bro. Let it go. Oh my God, let it go.
And the last piece of news we got.
It's just like Rob Thomas. Sometimes he's Rob Thomas, and sometimes he's Matchbox 20. So
True.
Very true.
That's true. Yeah.
Last piece of news we got is the Umbrella Academy season 4 production will start on February 6th. So if you're interested in that,
I never got into Umbrella Academy like that.
I didn't either.
Neither did I.
I didn't like Mr. Page when he was formerly known as Ellen, and I don't like Mr. Page now. I don't think they're a very good actress. And that's all I'm going to say about it. I don't. I think they have one facial expression and they always look like they need to poop.
It's not RBF?
No, it's not RBS. It's kind of like half RBS, half I really need to poop. Can this scene end? Because I'm about to cry.
Man.
I was in Juno and now everyone hates me.
Man. All right, real quick, before we get to our topics, I want to go ahead and go into the anime segment for the night. Janae, you are up. What you got for us?
I have, if I can get to it. So for Sailor Moon fans and stuff, the final arc, the Sailor Stars episodes movies will hit theaters on June 9th, and then the next one should be on June 30th.
Is this here in the U.S. or Japan?
I believe, as far as I know, it's going to be Japan, and then it should come over here. Unsure if it'll be in theaters here, though, because it's hit and miss.
See, let me ask you this. And I think I sort of kind of know the answer, but I want to hear it from you. Why do you think Sailor Stars never hit it over here? Because Cartoon Network cut it off once we got to that Sailor Stars arc. Why do you think they didn't even try to show it?
I'm assuming because of the transformation part, because they just over here in the States, they just weren't ready for it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's still, because like I have all the manga, the original manga with the wrong translations where Usagi is bunny and not Usagi in the manga and all that. And then they redubbed all the Sailor Moons to be Usagi instead of Serena, and now everybody sounds the same.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah,
They should have just used the original actors with it when they redubbed it. But like, I think because it's a more inclusive world, that's why they're bringing it back, kind of thing. Because this Sailor Stars arc, you can I believe on Hulu with the old show. I think they brought it that, because I remember I think they have dubbed that too. But that's what I'm thinking is why they did it, because they just weren't. Same with like they made Sailor Saturn and Uranus cousins, because they just weren't ready for a lesbian.
A lesbian,
and it wasn't but it wasn't like they were making out or anything. They were just like flirty comments here and there and holding hands and like a kiss on the hand and stuff, and it wasn't like a makeout session.
Right.
So, but the thing is like they had like there was Will and Grace, and there was Friends that had gay couples in there, and I grew up with those, and so it's like, oh, okay, some people like this. So I think, and Sailor Moon is technically more of a middle school, high school, and I watched Friends on middle school and high school. Same with Will and Grace. So it's like I don't understand why they thought that we couldn't handle that, because it wasn't like it was in the block where like elementary school kids would watch it.
Right.
So
it just killed me. It just made me mad. Just like we didn't get a certain Yu-Gi-Oh arc, Shaw. We didn't get certain Yu-Gi-Oh arcs over here. I guess it was because it was deemed too violent, I guess.
Yeah.
We really didn't
Zero, last season of GX,
Mm-hmm.
last season of 5Ds, though that's probably more of a time thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear that Zexel was pretty dark, I hear.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't get a lot of it. And it's like, I'm wondering why, man. I mean, we're supposed to be the quote unquote more advanced country.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be more tolerant. We're supposed to be more accepting. But yet, you really don't bring stuff over here that's controversial, or you ban it. There's still an episode of Pokemon banned with James in a bikini. It got banned.
But
quick, fast, and in a hurry.
But Bugs Bunny dressed in drag before.
True.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, he did.
So
I don't understand why.
Cartoons that are dressing in drag. So
I don't understand why. Some of it I understand why. When Pikachu got held up at gunpoint, I got you. You can't have your favorite Pokemon getting held up at gunpoint. I get you.
Right.
But,
that's why they changed that Sailor Moon episode too, when Rini's Luna P turned into a gun, and it turned into something else.
Yep. That was that Sailor Moon. The not R. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah, Sailor Moon, the R series.
I still remember one of the best fails I've ever seen, and I love Nintendo. But when it was it was back when the Wii U was trying to promote itself, and they're like, we're still dedicated to bringing family-oriented entertainment back. And then it cuts to Bayonetta with like a pistol between her legs, just shooting pistols out of her crotch. And I looked at my wife and I was like, we're totally buying that game, and that was totally an awesome promo.
I remember going down that line. My ex-wife bought me Final Fantasy X-2 for my birthday, and it's like I was playing it so much. Are you cheating on me with these girls in these games? What? I was like, what? Bruh. I ain't cheating. It's just they're just part of the game. That's all it was. I mean, come on now. Damn. What else you got, Janae?
Tokyo Pop, which is a manga production company, has announced that they appointed Mark Venix as the new COO, which I was surprised because last time I heard about Tokyo Pop, because they're gonna be doing some more publishing and stuff now. But, it stopped a really long time ago. Back, what does it say? Where did it go? But it was back in 2017 it stopped. Or even later than 2015 it stopped producing stuff. So I'm surprised it's back. Because it's been a long time.
They did a lot of that old anime back then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They did a lot of that
because
old anime back then.
A lot of my manga is from Tokyo Pop.
Mm-hmm.
My Tokyo Mew Mew and not Saris. I'm trying to remember.
Didn't they do the Yu-Gi-Oh hockey show?
There's some others too. I'll have to get my list. But I have a lot.
Didn't they do the Yu-Gi-Oh?
Maybe
manga?
I think
they did. I'm not sure. I gotta look that up.
I think so, because I have some of the Yu Yu Hakusho. That's what sucks. It's I have a lot of manga that I haven't finished, but there's no way I can get the rest of the series unless I spend even more money than from when the original stuff dropped.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh was another one, I believe. There's just a ton.
Would anyone disagree with me if I said I wanted to see Lupin the
Angelic
Third
Layers
come
is
back?
one.
I love the angelic layer. I love that. Hutaru. Let's go. I love angelic layer. It was cool. What were you saying, Ambrose?
I was saying, would anyone disagree with me if I said I wanted to bring Lupin the Third back?
I won't be mad at you.
I
that'd be
love that
hilarious.
show.
I won't be mad at you at all.
I don't know
Lupin's
how it
good.
would be perceived now, though, because since he's such a lecher.
Oh yeah. But it was a good show though.
But they're okay. But people are okay with Mineta on.
He's like manga's
Hero
Pepe Le.
Academia.
He's like manga's Pepe Le Pew.
Yes.
Hey, listen, and look, Bayonetta boy, I get your point on Bayonetta because Nintendo for the longest has been trying to be this big, friendly, oriented company that's gonna give you all fuzzies and teddy bears and Pokemon and cute Pokemon, but then you get this bad chick with guns on her feet and long hair that can just grow out of nowhere. I mean, I get your point on that, Ambrose. That is crazy.
The hair is her suit.
Yep.
Yeah, like
that's it. Yeah, the hair's a suit. Her suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she got on glasses. She's got guns. The guns could come out of nowhere. I mean, think of a female Dante, and there you go.
Yeah, it's a very sexualized game.
He said it. He said it cleanly.
Still trying to keep it PG. We got the bosses up there. We got
the bosses. Yes. Yes. I don't want Dave. You went too far. Anything else, Janae?
One more thing was I found interesting that Cowboy Bebop wasn't originally going to be named Cowboy Bebop. They were going back and forth. The original plan was Nagari Doshi Bebop or Shooting Stars Bebop, but they ended up not using it because there's trademark issues.
Good.
So then they were trying to do for like the English, like what is another English version of like Shooting Stars, but then there was another trademark issue and stuff. So then they kept with Cowboy because they called their bounty hunters a cowboy,
right?
And then the Bebop, and so that's how that came to be. But I guess there was like a big, huge back and forth of what can we do with the trademark rights and stuff. Because I know Japan has a lot of issues with trademark stuff. So
it's totally different over there. It's totally
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure one of them.
I think the best finale for that show. The best finale for that show, and hear me out on this because it would have redeemed the whole show, is the show's called Cowboy Bebop, right? You just have Rocksteady come through and kill everybody and be like, that's what you get for leaving me out, bitches. All right? I'm out. You're all dead. Now it's Cowboy Rocksteady.
There you go, baby. There you go. Cowboy Rocksteady. There you go. There you go. Awesome. That's awesome, man. But that's a good point. Japan's copyright is just crazy over there, man. It's way different than it is here too. And it's like that's why I'm so hung up on not playing anything copyright, because if you get a copyright claim on YouTube on anything you do, if you show manga panels, if you show any type of episodes at all, they go and Japan finds out about it. Oh, you're done. Because the law
on the other side, their public domain is crazy too. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, I don't know how many of you are Disney freaks, but over the last 4 or 5 years, bootlegs of Song of the South have been just trickling out and hitting the market because it's in Japan. It's in Japan's public domain. So they're just cranking them out in Japan and just selling them to everybody.
Wow. But I know Geek the 101, a channel on YouTube had got in trouble for copyright because he was showing manga panels, and it's okay to talk manga, it's okay to talk about it, but when you start showing stuff from them, there's really no fair use over there because they will get you.
Well, what I'm gonna do, because I want to talk with you about doing trailer reacts videos. But after what happened on MCU Mondays, I'm gonna do something where I stop every like 5 seconds, and I'm like,
You're
all
gonna have
right,
to.
here's what
Yeah.
I'm gonna do, and yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna probably be like a 20-minute long show, but I don't want to get knocked on copyright.
Right.
So
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else you have for us, Janae?
That was it for this week.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. We appreciate all that.
Welcome.
I didn't know Cowboy Bebop almost wasn't Cowboy Bebop. Man, that would have
I
been
know.
messed up. That would have been
I
messed
didn't
up.
know either. I was like, oh.
That would have been messed up. Starboy Bebop. That would have been bullshit.
Shooting Star Bebop.
Should have stopped Bebop. That would have been some bullshit. That would have been some bullshit.
I still see that scene in my head where she says, "Welcome to the ouch, motherfucker," and I'm like, that is the least Cowboy Bebop thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yes.
And I hate you.
All right, let me roll back over to Shar real quick. We can tackle some of these topics real quick. Shar, what topic you want to go first?
All right, let's start off with picture number 15.
I think we did this one already.
Did we?
I think we did it last week.
Yeah, we did it last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, say so.
You said Yu-Gi-Oh because you didn't care about knocking off Janae Chu. I said knock off Janae because I didn't want to knock off Janae Chu. No knocking off Janae Chu.
I don't
need Janae Chu.
I don't play either, but my wife plays Pokemon, so I'd have to erase Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes, we need Janae Chu in our life. Yes, that's right. That's right. Damn it, you keeping her. Yes. All right, let's move on to picture 16. Did we already do this one?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, let's do this one.
Yes.
Lot
because most of us said Phoenix or Scarlet Witch.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're right. Well, hell, Scarlet, Janae voted for herself. But Scarlet, when she got on her the red get up on, she voted for herself. So we'll move. So we'll move on to this one. Okay, I don't think we did this one yet.
We didn't do this one.
We did it, but with different characters, so this is
okay.
swingable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. With a $20 budget, build a Black Air Force energy team.
Ugh. That's be hard.
It's kind of tough.
I'd say Sasuke. I don't know why he's all the way down in $2, but okay. And then, who else?
This is kind of tough.
I don't know any
Yusuke,
of these people, so I'm going to wing it.
Aaron, and then probably Majin Buu.
I'd probably pick like Kid Buu and
Kid Buu.
What's his name? The dude below Kid Buu. I haven't seen Bleach in a long time, but I forgot his name. It's the one below him.
I can't remember his name.
Are you kidding me? In the middle of the $5, we voting on the truck?
I think that's the truck.
Yes.
But Yusuke and
Okay. Yeah, I'm about to say.
Poor Yusuke.
Poor Yusuke, man. He's down there at the $3 tier. That's bullshit.
Okay. I'm going to pick God of War here because he's the only one I recognize. And then I'm going to pick Half Face here because he looks pretty cool.
He said half face.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
Half face?
Yeah, the guy with the half a face.
Oh, Slade.
Yeah, Mel Gibson from that movie, Man Without a Face.
For $3. Okay.
Okay, so I'm at 13 right now. I'll pick this punk rock guy here for $18. He's probably going to get the shit kicked out of him, but whatever. And you know what? Actually, can I get rid of punk rock guy?
Yeah.
Okay. This guy in the middle of the 4 looks certifiably insane. He's got like the German hat on.
I can't remember what.
And I think, and I think he's just going to take care of all of it on its own. And then I'll take his little blue dog friend right next to him.
Let me see. Give me Yusuke and Sub-Zero. Give me Sub-Zero, Yusuke. That's 5. Give me the van that killed Yusuke and and Kid Buu. That's messed up. They put the van there, man. That's jacked up, man.
But the van's higher than the van.
Yeah, the van. The van is $2.
$2.
The van is $2 more than Yusuke. Damn.
But is it the A-Team van?
That
No,
That's crazy.
It's the
van that killed you.
And why is there a malformed bulldog?
You talking about the $4?
Like right at the beginning of the Ford, this bulldog
that's from
has
Invincible.
arms coming out of its ears.
That's Invincible.
Oh,
He's from the show Invincible.
Yeah, the dog dude. Voiced by Michael Dorn, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
I just don't feel like he'd be able to attack me efficiently. He'd be like, "Here's my face," and I'd be like, "Ugh."
Oh, he's awesome. He will kill you. Watch. Go back and watch Invincible. He will kill you. Anybody else want to take a shot?
Kratos, Godzilla, Blade. Let's see. I think that's about it. Just those 3.
All right. Anybody else want to shot before we move on to the next one? Move on to one more. All right. Let's move on to one more. Who would be the worst? Who would be the worst to become a sidekick for?
Okay, my answer is very clear. Is this Soy Hulk or is he like good Hulk?
It's Hulk.
It's Soy Hulk.
It's Savage Hulk. Looks like he's from what you call it? From,
so that's Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah,
that's Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, no, because he'd be all like, "Don't fight." I'd be like, "Dude, you're Hulk. Stop being a little bitch. Don't fight. Stop being a bitch, Hulk. I want to fight. Come on, man. Let's just drink some lattes." Yo, can we get Edward Norton back in here?
Damn, you going back to the day. Everybody else want to take a shot at one?
I feel like it'll either be between Omni-Man or Homelander, because either one of those two will be like.
Me too. Yeah,
I'll be like walking on eggshells with them too.
Yeah, you'd be just to make sure they don't kill you.
Agreed.
Yep. Janae, you want to take a shot?
I think Hitchcock, because he'll be like, "I got better things to do," and then leave.
Actually, I would roll with Hitchcock because Hitchcock would be like, "Want to get drunk?" And I'd be like,
"Right,
yeah, right."
Oh no, you would be the sidekick for the hero, Ando. Yeah, you would be the sidekick.
And it's the worst one, so pick Soy Hulk.
All right, you guys, we are coming up on an hour and a half. I didn't mean to go this long. Real quick, let's go around the room and get what everybody's doing this week. Ambrose, you want to go first?
Yeah, I just finished a piece up, if you want to check it out, on geeknewsnow.net about Kevin Feige's remarks about people not getting fan fatigue, and I think he's completely wrong. And if you read that article, I will explain why, and I did in great detail. So, everything from Western movies dominating the theaters to 40 years to disappearing to pirate movies and everything else. Superhero movies are going to have their day, and they're going to eventually not. So Kevin Feige better be prepared. And that's what my article's about.
Ando say he wants to go 2 hours. What say y'all? He wants to go 2 hours.
What else we got to talk about?
See? He wants to go 2 hours.
I mean, I'd do it.
He wants to go 2 hours. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Well, I don't know whatever shows we could talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of y'all should go play the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Kawabanga edition. Y'all need to go play that for real. Y'all need to go play that.
William, it's like $40 here. I'm so sad.
Man, y'all need to go play that, man. Man's girlfriend bought that for me. She paid $30 for it. Y'all need to go get that. That game is awesome. It's got every Turtles game that's ever been made on that one cartridge for the Switch.
Apparently, like GoldenEye has been put on Switch.
What?
Yeah,
I've
it's
seen
coming to
that.
Switch.
So,
Yeah, but it's not the same without the guns.
about the freaking gun, the golden gun.
Got the pew pew guns. Got the pew pew guns.
Wasn't there like one character
man.
that you couldn't shoot because he was like super short?
Yeah,
I
Odd
think
Job.
so.
He was my homeboy. He'd throw his hat at you and just duck into a vent.
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
I was like, how can I defeat you? You can't.
That's the thing about certain things about those early video games. I mean, like early Mega Man couldn't jump worth crap on them earlier ones. He could later, but in them earlier ones, he couldn't jump worth a damn.
I still have a rule in my house where my wife will not let me play Mega Man before I go to bed.
Why?
No, because it's so like I have the old Mega Mans and like they are so hard and so frustrating. And she'll be like, no. After 5 o'clock, you cannot play Mega Man. Your blood boils and you get too hard to calm down.
I feel you.
Speaking of that, I recently played Dragon's Lair for like the first time ever, and I'm just like, oh, it looks like an easy game as other people are playing it, and then I tried it. I'm like, I'm pressing the button. Why is it not responding?
Exactly. Exactly.
I wanted to throw the controller at my TV. I was like, fuck this game. I'm gonna turn it off and not play it again.
And that is what I loved about growing up with original Nintendo controllers. Those things could survive a bomb blast.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
You could ride on a motorcycle, Mad Max style, with a Nintendo controller, spin it around, knock someone in the head, knock it on the concrete, and then go back in and play some Mario.
Guys, don't forget to follow along on YouTube. Don't forget we're doing our Discord. The Discord ain't the most exciting place in the world, but we do promote our shows there, and I'm there from time to time. So if you want to hit us up on Discord, feel free. There's an invite right there if you want to join us on Discord. Also, I want to say, don't forget, before I forget, don't forget to head over to one of our sponsors, shadowanime.com. Head over there, use our promo code Gauntlet Geek 5 to save 5% off your total order over there. Total one-stop shop for all your anime needs. So definitely head over to shadowanime.com. Good place to be. I've been over there and bought a few things. So yeah, it's an awesome site. Also, don't forget about laser.gg. Go over there, get yourself a collection of cards from each and every one of us. Laser.gg will take care of all that for you. Shaw's got the best card, actually. So if you want to take a look at that, head over to laser.gg, watch the show. You get a digital card for every 5 minutes you watch the show. So definitely head over to laser.gg and get caught up over there. All right, let's go ahead and Diamond, what you got planned for this week?
I'm going to continue cranking out videos of Mass Effect and probably try to play more Yakuza and Star Wars.
Janae, what you got? What you up to this week? What are you doing? Janae.
Oh,
Hey.
sorry, it glitched out, so I didn't hear you say my name. Hey. I'm just reposting my drawings from 2 years ago on Instagram at JELIXNB.
There you go. I'm gonna put on Janae. Janae, where you at? All right, and last but not hello, how are you? Real quick, Shaw, what you got planned for this week, buddy?
Only thing I'm doing is finishing up the most recent events in Master Duel, and that's it.
I
Same with
gotta
Single.
fin- I gotta finish up the recent events over in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links to unlock Varus. And then unlock just go on Battle Grid Ninja some more. I already caught him, so once you caught him, you can't get him again. But you can get all the rewards for doing the 7-star terror raid, get a bunch of rewards. So that's what I'll be doing tonight and tomorrow. So I'm gonna be kind of busy. Plus football's tomorrow. So we will be busy. All right. If there is nothing else, I want to say thank you to everybody for being here with us tonight. Thank you for everybody who joined us. Thank you, David, first for joining us. Thank you for Ando for joining us. We do appreciate it. And we will see you again next week, right here, same time, same channel, for the Geek Gauntlet podcast. For everybody, we'll see you next week. Have a safe one. Take care. Peace.
Bye.